The Red Sea, a vital artery of global trade, was ablaze. This narrow strip of water, connecting the Mediterranean Sea to the Indian Ocean, has long been a crucial passage for the world's maritime traffic. Its strategic importance cannot be overstated, as it serves as a lifeline for the transportation of goods, oil, and other essential commodities. On April 4, 2025, a terrifying new reality unfolded. The day started like any other, with ships navigating the busy waters, unaware of the impending chaos. But as the sun climbed higher, the tranquility was shattered. A missile, screaming across the sky, narrowly missed its target, a US F-16 fighter jet patrolling the tense waters. The jet, part of a routine surveillance mission, suddenly found itself in the crosshairs of an unseen enemy. The pilot, trained for such high-stakes scenarios, executed evasive maneuvers, narrowly escaping disaster. This wasn't just another conflict in a volatile region. The Red Sea has seen its share of skirmishes and standoffs, but this incident was different. It signaled a dangerous escalation, a move that could tip the delicate balance of power. It was a stark warning, a glimpse into a future where hypersonic weapons could ignite a global firestorm. These weapons, capable of traveling at speeds exceeding Mach 5, represent a new frontier in military technology. Their speed and precision make them nearly impossible to intercept, posing a significant threat to global security. The attack sent shockwaves through the international community. World leaders convened emergency meetings, scrambling to understand the implications of this new threat. The Red Sea, a historically contested region, was now the epicenter of a potential global conflict. The Red Sea, a historically contested region, was now the epicenter of a potential global conflict. Its strategic location has made it a hotspot for geopolitical tensions, with various nations vying for control over its crucial waterways. This wasn't just about regional dominance or old rivalries. The stakes were much higher. The introduction of hypersonic missiles into the equation changed everything. It was a game changer, a technological leap that could redefine the nature of warfare. This was about the very future of warfare, a future where hypersonic missiles could change the rules of engagement forever. Military strategists around the world were forced to rethink their doctrines, to adapt to a new reality where speed and precision could outmatch traditional defenses. The incident, witnessed by sailors and recorded on military sensors, was undeniable. The data collected provided irrefutable evidence of the missile's capabilities, leaving no room for doubt. It was a wake-up call for the global community. A weapon unlike any seen before had been unleashed. Its design and performance were a testament to the advancements in military technology. The world was now faced with a new kind of threat, one that required a collective response. The world held its breath. The realization that such a powerful weapon existed was both awe-inspiring and terrifying. It was a stark reminder of the fragility of peace and the devastating potential of modern warfare. This was a stark reminder of the fragility of peace and the devastating potential of modern warfare. The balance of power had shifted, and the consequences of this shift were yet to be fully understood. The attack served as a wake-up call. It highlighted the urgent need for international cooperation and dialogue to address the emerging threats posed by advanced military technologies. The world could no longer afford to ignore the rapid pace of technological advancements in warfare. It forced the world to confront the reality of a new era of warfare, one where hypersonic weapons could upend the global balance of power. The implications were profound, and the need for a coordinated response was more pressing than ever. The stakes had been raised, and the world watched with bated breath. The future of global security hung in the balance, and the actions taken in the aftermath of this incident would shape the course of history. The Red Sea is more than just a body of water. It is a crucial artery in the global maritime network, a lifeline that has shaped the course of history and continues to influence the present. It's a vital maritime route connecting Asia, Africa, and Europe. Every day, countless ships traverse its waters, carrying goods that fuel economies and sustain livelihoods across continents. Oil tankers, cargo ships, and naval vessels navigate its narrow straits, each journey a testament to the Red Sea's pivotal role in global commerce, making it a lifeline for global trade and a strategic choke point. The narrow straits of the Red Sea are not just passageways, but critical junctures where the flow of goods can be controlled or disrupted. Control of the Red Sea means influence over global energy markets and military access. Whoever holds sway over this waterway can impact the supply chains and security dynamics of multiple regions. For centuries, this strategic waterway has been a battleground for empires. From ancient civilizations to modern states, the Red Sea has witnessed countless conflicts and power struggles. Today, it's a tinderbox of geopolitical tensions. The stakes are higher than ever, with regional and global powers jostling for dominance. Regional powers, including Saudi Arabia, Iran, and Egypt, vie for influence. Each nation seeks to assert its authority, driven by strategic, economic, and security interests. Global players like the United States, China, and Russia also maintain a significant presence, each with its own agenda and strategic objectives, safeguarding their interests in this volatile region. The presence of these global powers adds another layer of complexity to an already intricate geopolitical landscape. The Red Sea's importance has only grown in recent years. As global trade expands and new economic corridors emerge, the significance of this maritime route continues to escalate. With the rise of China and the resurgence of Russia, the waterway has become a focal point for great power competition. These nations are not just passive observers, but active participants in the Red Sea's strategic theater. The presence of terrorist groups and the ongoing conflict in Yemen further complicate the situation, adding layers of instability and unpredictability, turning the Red Sea into a powder keg. The volatile mix of state and non-state actors creates a precarious balance, where any misstep could have far-reaching consequences. The April 4th attack underscored the Red Sea's strategic significance. It was a stark reminder of how quickly tensions can escalate and the potential for conflict to spiral out of control. It highlighted how a regional conflict could quickly escalate, drawing in global powers and potentially sparking a wider conflagration. The interconnected nature of modern geopolitics means that local skirmishes can have global repercussions, drawing in global powers and potentially sparking a wider conflagration. The strategic importance of the Red Sea ensures that any conflict here is not just a regional issue, but a matter of international concern. The world was on edge, waiting to see how the events in the Red Sea would play out. The unfolding drama in this critical waterway serves as a barometer for broader geopolitical trends and tensions. The morning of April 4th began like any other in the Red Sea. U.S. Navy warships patrolled the waters, their sophisticated radar systems scanning the skies. Overhead, an F-16 fighter jet and an MQ-9 Reaper drone conducted routine surveillance, their sensors feeding information back to command centers. But this semblance of normalcy was about to shatter. At approximately 10:32 a.m. local time, an ear-splitting alarm shrieked through the USS Arleigh Burke, a guided missile destroyer. Its Aegis combat system, one of the most advanced naval defense systems in the world, detected a launch. A missile, traveling at an unprecedented speed, was hurtling towards the unsuspecting F-16. The F-16's onboard warning systems blared to life. The pilot, trained for such scenarios, reacted instantly, initiating evasive maneuvers. The missile, however, was unlike anything he'd encountered before. It moved with impossible agility, its trajectory unpredictable. The pilot, pushing his aircraft to its limits, narrowly avoided a catastrophic impact. The MQ-9 Reaper drone wasn't so fortunate. The second missile, launched in quick succession, found its mark. The drone, a vital intelligence-gathering asset, vanished in a fiery explosion, its debris raining down into the sea. The attack was over in an instant, but its repercussions were only just beginning. The news of the missile attack spread rapidly. The Houthis, a Yemeni rebel faction embroiled in a long-standing conflict with a Saudi-led coalition supported by the United States, claimed responsibility. This war-torn region has seen many developments, but this claim was unprecedented. Their assertion sent shockwaves through military circles globally. They claim to have deployed a hypersonic missile, a weapon that travels at speeds over Mach 5, making interception nearly impossible. Hypersonic missiles are not just fast. They represent a revolutionary shift in modern warfare. The ramifications were immense. If true, this wasn't merely a technological advancement. It was a fundamental change in warfare. The deployment of such advanced weaponry could shift the balance of power in the region and beyond. Hypersonic missiles, with their incredible speed and agility, could render traditional air defenses ineffective. These missiles can alter their trajectory mid-flight, making them extremely difficult to track and intercept. Conventional missile defense systems, designed to counter slower, more predictable threats, would be outmatched. They could strike targets anywhere in the world with astonishing speed and accuracy, leaving minimal time for response. The potential for such a weapon to be used in a surprise attack is a nightmare scenario for military strategists. However, the Houthis' claim was met with doubt. While the group had obtained increasingly advanced weaponry in recent years, likely with Iranian assistance, possessing hypersonic technology seemed improbable. Developing and deploying such sophisticated missiles requires substantial technological expertise and resources. Could they truly have acquired such advanced capabilities, or was this a strategic bluff, a meticulously crafted piece of propaganda aimed at instilling fear and uncertainty? The use of propaganda in warfare is as ancient as war itself, and the Houthis might be leveraging this tactic to gain a psychological advantage. The world held its breath, awaiting confirmation. Military experts, intelligence agencies, and governments scrambled to analyze the limited data available. The stakes were high, and the need for accurate information was critical. The burning question on everyone's mind was the same. Had the Houthis actually used a hypersonic missile? Or was this a glimpse of a new form of information warfare, designed to create chaos and doubt? Information warfare, where misinformation and psychological operations are used to influence perceptions and decisions, is becoming increasingly common in modern conflicts. As the investigation continued, the world watched intently. The potential consequences of the Houthis possessing hypersonic technology were profound. It would not only alter the dynamics of the Yemeni conflict, but could also have significant implications for global security. Governments worldwide began reassessing their military capabilities and defense strategies. The possibility of non-state actors wielding such advanced weaponry was a wake-up call. It underscored the necessity for ongoing innovation and adaptation in military technology and strategy. Ultimately, whether the Houthis' claim was true or not, it underscored the evolving nature of warfare. The lines between reality and propaganda are increasingly blurred, and the ability to discern the truth is more crucial than ever. The world must stay vigilant, prepared for both the physical and psychological dimensions of modern conflict.